Hello, welcome back guys to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing the screen, then you know which video we're going to continue. Yesterday we're going to continue our second part of application video for graduate school in commercial vehicle technology. In the previous video we already did the one particular detailed requirement analysis video in the other website, and in second part we also did the application procedure for the first part, where we go through the requirements and registration. Then we also showed you how to register for this particular application portal. And in the second part we will just fill in all mandatory information, personal information, degree details, all mandatory documents. Then we will also submit the application. This is what planned in second part. Before we start with second part, if you're new to this channel and if you don't know anything about this channel, please first make sure to like, share and subscribe, and also make sure you also share this video with the people who are in it, so that they can also look into our video and understand the requirement analysis and application procedure that we usually make. In addition, whatever we do cover in requirement analysis, we cover the college details, what college is there, what course is there for all streams, say example computer science, electrical, civil, etc. Then we also get to know the information about requirements and registration, documents that we need to upload, and when is the deadline, where to apply. After having all this information, we will also wait for the deadline to be met. Then we will also make application video as I'm showing now on application portal, and also make a application video. These are the two types of videos that we usually cover in our YouTube channel. Now, without any delay, we'll get started with today's video. As I told you, I'll be showing you the how to fill in all details and submitting the application. Until here, you already saw in our first part, so please make sure you are in here in this stage. Next, we will start filling the application. At first, this is your application reference number or your application number, which you have to fill in with the reference number that they have given for when you are paying 60 euros for this particular, in order to pay to submit the application, and they have to check the application. So please make sure that you use this reference number. At first, your personal data, you need to fill in your name, email, born date, gender, citizenship and visa if required or not. You have to do that by clicking the edit personal data. So here, when clicking on edit personal data, you can fill in everything. Then you can click on OK. Once you clicked on OK, your personal data will be updated. Then you need to also give any one of the addresses, the current addresses. So please give in your born address where you are living. Then if you want to also include any of the phone number, you can include, but it is not mandatory. But address is mandatory, so please make sure you have an address. But if you want any of the mailing address different, then you can also not click it and add another address. But if you have both are same, then you can click on OK and everything is fine. Then the attachments comes. So at the first attachment itself, they are asking to upload the APS certificate. If you want to upload a document, then here there will be plus sign like this. Then you can click on that and upload the document. Now I have already filled the application, so I'm just going through for quickness. So I uploaded the APS certificate only for people who are applicants from India, China and Vietnam. Only these countries has to upload it. Then in the attachment details of application data, at first you have to upload the photo, and the photo has to be in PNG form. All the other documents are in PDF, but photo has to be in PNG. And curriculum vitae, your CV, which will be for PDF and format, and letter of motivation, which will be your SOP. While writing your SOP, statement of purpose or letter of motivation, please make sure that it doesn't cross 2 pages, and it should also have all information about your personal interest, how you got interest in engineering, and 3 paragraphs about whatever achievements you have done, whatever studies you have done, and everything. At last, the last paragraph dedicated to why you want to apply for Rptu college and this particular course. So these are the information has to be there. And letter of recommendation, if you have, you can directly upload it. So you don't need to make your professor upload it. You can directly upload, and there is no limit. So I think it is 5 or 6, but you can upload 2 maximum. It's enough. But they are also saying if you want to keep your letter of recommendation safe and secure, then you can also mail that to this particular email. So you can also tell your professor to mail it to this particular email if he doesn't want to give it to you. Otherwise, if you already have, then you can directly upload it. Then studies, degrees from university, what are the information that we need to fill our previous studies. So first we will click on our bachelor degree. So we click on edit study. Here in the degree type, we have to fill in our bachelor engineering. So bachelor of engineering, bachelor of science, bachelor of technology, etc, etc. If nothing is mentioned, please click on other degree, specify. So when you clicked on other degree, then you can fill in below box where you can submit it. If your degree is different name, then area of study is whichever you want to choose, computer science, electrical, mechanical, other area depending upon your liking, but this particular course is from mechanical and production technology, but I think electrical people also can apply, but depending upon your interest. But this is majorly for mechanical and process engineering, guys. And study year, I started in 2016 and finished in 2020 in the month September, and the university is Rptu, but please fill in the proper names. Don't fill in like how I filled, because I'm just filled and showing you for the quickness and for you to understand quickly. So Vishweshwara Technological University, and it's in India, and the study language is completely English, so we don't need to worry. And I have graduated or aborted, continued elsewhere, continued later, currently enrolled, etc., whichever you want to choose. So currently enrolled is the one which will be interested to other people who are in 7th semester, 8th semester and expected to finish your degree in 6 months before the course starts. Then you can do that. Then you can click on OK. Once you clicked on OK, your bachelor degree details will be there. Then we need to give in the information about final grade so that they will calculate our CGPA to GPA. You already know this information, which we have done so many times. In TUM official website also, we have converted our CGPA to GPA many a times. So that's the same formula that they will put. So first thing they ask is total credit points. The total credit points that we have is 200 in Rptu after finishing a bachelor of degree. But if you don't know about your complete total credits that you have finished, please ask your HODs or your any of the professor. They would be for sure knowing it, because they will be closely working with Rptu. Or if you don't know anything, directly mail to Rptu or your university will and has to tell total number of credits that you will be finishing at the end of your bachelor degree. Then maximum grade point is 10, minimum grade points to pass is 5, and achieved CGPA is 8.5. These are the three information that you need to give in order to calculate them to CGPA to GPA for your marks. After giving all your final degree details or final grade details, then you need to upload the documents. At first, you need to upload degree certificate, original certificate or original language certificate. So here, why they are asking original language at first? Because some people who doesn't have studied in English and they have studied in their mother tongue, say example degree, then the degree certificate will be in their mother tongue. So you will put that. And after that, you have to also make a official translation of that particular certified copy. If it is in your mother tongue to English, then upload that. But if your degree certificate is already in English, then use the first one and upload directly English degree, then you don't need to upload the second part. But if you are in with mother tongue degree, then you have to give the mother tongue degree here and the English translation degree certificate in the second page. Then the transcript of records. So if when you want to upload your transcript of records, please use this plus button and upload it. After that, if you have done one more bachelor degree or master degree in India already, then you can click on add degrees to study and upload or fill in your master degree already. If you have done in one in India and coming for second master degree, you can fill it by clicking the add degree or studies. Then qualification. So if you are a person who is from these many students or particular things, then you can apply. But they are saying that please all mark the following subjects which you have covered during the previous studies in mechanical and process engineering, electrical, computer engineering and computer science. So these are the information that they want to have, but by your transcript. So how you will fill it? One thing. First, you will fill it here by giving your subject name. Okay. After that, in order to prove that this is correct, you have to also make sure you upload your bachelor module handbook in the additional information or additional documents. So this information is very important for the application committee to assess your suitability, ensure your master degree you are applying for. So if you don't fill in all this information, then they cannot give you an admission, because they have to go through your module handbook or the subject that you are given to the subject that they are teaching in Rptu for bachelor. If both are matching, then your degree matches with their degree for bachelor degree, then they will give an admission. So this is a very important thing you have to give. Okay, important information. First, I will give an example. So principle of mechanics and principle of design. I don't know which subject you will be doing in mechanical engineering to study this. Say example, in bachelor you would have done thermodynamics or other things. If I am wrong, please don't mind. But principle of mechanics will be studied in thermodynamics or mechanics. So the subject name is itself is engineering mechanics. Then you need to give the subject name here as mechanics 1 or mechanics 2. Then say example, if you studied principles of automated technology, we had an automation and information processing subject. Then we will give here plus sign and give this covered by subject 3, which will be our information and processing degree, or automation and processing subject. But here subject 3 is a placeholder I am just giving. You need to fill in the particular subject name. How you will fill it? You will look into your transcript and check where this principle of automation technology subject has been taught, or if it is matching like 50%, 20% also, it's fine, give the subject name. But the major thing, in order to prove all these things which you have given is correct, is to upload your module handbook, the thick complete 8 semester module handbook. Upload it, then they will go through the module handbook to the subject that they are teaching. If it is matching, then they will give. So you need to give complete this list, the subjects that you have done in bachelor degree, then only they will accept your application. Then language requirement, the IELTS result is 7, whichever how much you are done. But the minimum requirement is 6, B2. If you have 6, you can directly give it. Then the CFLR German, the minimum German criteria that you need to fulfill is A1. So please make sure that you have A1 and click on OK. If you don't have A1, if you apply also, you will get rejection because that is a requirement. Then you need to give the certificate. So upload your PDF certificate for English language certificate and German language certificate. Then if the GRE is not important for the assessment, but if you have it, then it will also help you get a good intention or good side. Then they will also make sure you will get a admission or like that. But yeah, it's not a requirement, but if you have it, if it is helpful. Then additional information. So here in additional information, you can fill anything. First thing I suggest you to fill or submit the document here is your module handbook. This module handbook is very important, so please upload module handbook here. Then whatever else you can do, work experience, internship experience, then your co-curricular activities, projects, certificates winning, or you have done any of the trainings, everything you can put it here and upload it. So then this will be your additional information, everything that you can fill. Then the assessment payment. So the assessment payment has to be done and the application fee has to be made before the application submit. So you need to pay first 60 euros and you need to submit the application here. What to pay and how much to pay and where to pay is in this particular PDF, where you need to pay 60 euros for this particular Rptu Kaiserslautern 67663 Kaiserslautern, that is your name. Then the SWIFT and BIC code is this and the IBAN is this. Okay, after filling all this information, you need to have a reference. So there's reference, half number is this number 4507/1186001 and your application number reference is here in your application portal, where you need to take this particular CVT 56273. So these information you have to be very careful while submitting or paying the 60 euros to that particular course college. Then after paying, please take the proof of payment PDF or the screenshot, upload it here and the paid date when you have paid. Then after filling all this, please check once again you have filled everything correctly, then click on submit the application. Once you clicked on submit the application, they will take another like 4 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks depending upon their speed. Then they will give you an admission or rejection based on where you start. Then you can start applying for visa, applying for your student in dorm, then come here into Rptu University for this particular course and start your studies. This is how everything is planned. So hope you guys enjoyed this video where I showed you everything and talked about all important aspects when you're filling the application. Then yeah, see you in next videos where I take up another college or another requirement analysis, and I will also show you how to apply for particular college. So please make sure you comment it out for the application procedure that are open for winter semester, because we are in the verge of opening of all application procedures. Then I will also helpfully or hopefully make all application videos for you guys. So see you in next videos. Until then, take care. Bye bye.